Welcome here, everyone. You are in for a real treat as I attempt my biggest challenge yet, trying to replicate a makeup look from the Oscars red carpet with clean and safe products. I'm just a mom experimenting with no professional makeup experience. So you never know what you're gonna get. I'm referencing Florence Pugh's makeup look, and let me tell you, I think I like this one. The face looks kind of natural, the eyes look more dramatic. It's something that I think maybe I would potentially try to do for myself if I'm going to a fancy event or a wedding. No matter what happens, this is fun. It's fun to see the outcome, it's fun to show you the process, and we'll see what happens. Oscars makeup coming up. I feel like I'm going into a battle because this feels like a big challenge. Let's do it. To start with any makeup look, especially for an event where you're wanting your makeup to last all day, primer. I love this Glow First priming serum. It has jojoba beads in it. It has a little bit of mica in it, responsibly sourced, helping my face to glow. Has some skincare benefits in it. It just feels good, but I also like that it helps my makeup go on. Next, I'm going to use our Skin Twin foundation, which is medium coverage. For an event like this, or really anytime I'm doing celebrity makeup, they seem like they have full coverage, which would not necessarily be this foundation. This foundation is going to provide an even skin tone. It's going to provide some coverage, but you're still going to see those freckles and those beauty marks coming through. But concealers, let me tell you, these today are gonna be my best friends because we're going fuller coverage. I usually use a beauty blender for my foundation, but I was lazy. I'm just gonna use my fingers. The reason I'm putting this on is because our foundations are very buildable. It just provides a nice base coat. Okay, I'm gonna start with the concealer magic. There's definitely a little bit of contouring that almost comes up higher on the cheekbone than I'm used to going, so I'm gonna try to mimic that. I'm also going to apply concealer in other spots where typically I don't apply concealer. For me, concealer is often just that little friend that covers up the blemishes, highlights, or brightens, I should say, under the eyes. But in this case, it's gonna conceal my whole face. I can't tell what's happening under her bangs hair situation, so I'm just gonna guess that she's got a little bit of dimension up here and go higher than normal with this. Okay, I had to get out this beauty blender because I just love how it picks up and blends the products together. I'm gonna go over again with the lighter concealer, which I tried to make just one shade lighter than my foundation to not affect the overall color of my skin too much. Her makeup is really pulling her face up, so I'm gonna try to mimic that with what I'm doing here. Now for our cream blush in Chai, which is a little bronze, a little pink, very minimal, very close to skin tone for me. It doesn't seem like in this photo, in this lighting, like she has a ton of color on her cheek. At least it's subtle. It's a subtle color. Then I'm going in with some translucent powder all around my eyes, setting that concealer, priming for the mascara and the eyeshadow. And now the most challenging part for me is the eyes. I will say for myself, I am semi-limited. These are the shades that I have. these are the shades that I'm gonna use. In some of the photos, Florence looks like she's got a little bit more purple brown. In other photos, it's a little bit more orangey brown. I'm gonna go off the photo that I used as the thumbnail, and I'm gonna go for this little bit more orangey brown, kind of mixing these two, making that dramatic eye, hopefully. I'm gonna start going in with the lighter shade, getting up above that crease. Then I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush and really try to define these triangular wings that she has going on. Now we're going in with the more dramatic, darker shade. Now this looks like a problem, don't worry. Concealer again is our best friend today. Watch. I'm going back in to blend it out to make those lines seem a little less dramatic, using that lighter shade that I started with. She has a little bit of highlight under the brows, so I'm gonna go in there and do that. Okay, I fiddled too long. I gotta be done. I'm just adding a little bit more concealer. Now I'm gonna go in with a little brush and put a little, oh my eye's twitching. Put a little bit of that dark shade just under the bottom lash. And you don't just wanna leave it like that. We wanna connect it. So again, it pulls the attention upward. Eventually there will be eyeliner there. Now to go in with just a little bit of eyeliner. And mascara. I maybe coulda, shoulda, woulda gone in and done my brows before I did my eyeshadow, but I don't have the right kind of brow pencil color for what I want to go for anyway. So I'm going to use eyeshadow to fill in my brows. Love products that can multitask. I'm gonna go in with my brow gel, helping my brows stay in place, also pulling them up and keeping them looking like that defined hair that I feel like Florence has in her photo. In full transparency, this is just a clear brow gel since my tinted brow gel is basically out and it's out of stock. I'm gonna go in one more time and just add little flecks of eyeshadow to help try to define some of those upward lines. No two brows are the same, and I'm sure I'll watch this back and see all the ways that I could have done better, and that means there's room for improvement. 2 more steps. I wanna add a highlighter because she's definitely got a little shine going in her T-zone. This is just a pearl highlighter. And last but not least, the lipstick. I'm going with our shade Orchid. Might be a smidge dark, so I'm gonna do a little pat off. And I'm gonna add a little bit of Lily. Maybe these 2 shades together will make the magic. According to my lighting, this is much closer to what it looks like here. Okay, here's the final look. fairly subtle in the face and a little bit more dramatic in the eyes. Just a nice pink lip. Because I looked at so many photos of Florence and because the lighting was different in each, I'm gonna switch up my lighting. Let's see what it looks like with the ring light and how that compares to the photo. Here's our final look with the ring light only, giving you a different perspective, maybe a different view of the shades. Let me know in the comments below what you think. How did I do? How does it compare to the red carpet look of Florence Pugh? Potentially you've gotten to this point of the video and you forgot that this makeup is clean and safe. And knowing that and trusting that is just the best thing because it's living on my face all day long. Thanks for being here, and until the next time, stay clean.